You probably don't know this, but these rivers have been coming through Fort Wayne for 1,000,000 years, and somehow we just now noticed them. So we are going to bring attention to these rivers. And so what your job is to do is I want you to paint these falls, and I want you to make them beautiful. So we have something that's completely unnatural going on something that is profoundly natural.
Art really dictates the energy level of space. Now, you take a river that's flowing and beautiful and is something that weaves through the city, and then you start adding something like circular beach balls that have colorful faces. It's going to have a complete different energy.
To see something bright and handmade, it'll just add a lot of value to the rivers because people will have relationships to them. You might know a person who made a thing, so it's tied to you somehow.
You have people working on it, like special needs, old people, young people, students, all types, professionals, doesn't matter.
Sometimes people with disabilities might face communication blocks, or they just might express themselves differently. They might be nonverbal, or they might have a hard time making eye contact or forming sentences in the way that, we form them. So the arts provide an avenue for these people to express themselves and share with others who they are and, what their views of the world are.
Kids love doing art. They love painting, especially. And I think they'll be really excited to see these on the river and say, hey, I did that, or I helped with that, or I saw that being made, or it just will be different seeing these big painted beach balls on our rivers.
It's kind of just a celebration of the fact that we live in a city where three rivers come together, and taking these beach balls out into the community for people that wouldn't maybe necessarily come downtown and make art and display it. They have the chance to participate in a large project that's going to be viewed by a lot of people.
It's important to me to be involved in the arts in the community because I think this is how we define who we are as a community. When you take your grandchild for a walk down the street, you want them to see things that are interesting that you can talk about.
You want the community to take ownership of the community. So you really need things like this, and art is a fabulous way to bring people together.
And I think it's important because we're people and people create.
Hopefully it will make people just re-envision what the river means to our community and why we need to embrace it.
We have this idea as a group of how we think we want this to be, but it'll never be that way. It'll be its own creature. And that's very exciting because it's usually better.